Hello, Western New York. And to be honest with you, I got some nice wind and snow coming. You know, I mean, if you live in Western New York, you're gonna get it. If you don't want snow, why do you live in Western New York? I mean, come on. Door gets frozen every now and then. You know, just looking at my dirt. And, if possible, see if I can find out where this one cat keeps on popping out. I mean, I know I get a woodchuck or two every now and then. This barn has seen better days structurally. I mean, the back of it is just a patchwork of boards, bigger boards, and more boards, you know? I mean, just to let you know, this is for your potting stuff that's in containers. Probably be okay in beds, you know. Right down here, this is for your garden, you know, in ground. This is a compost, which is a mixture of garden scraps. I mean, grass clippings, leaf clippings, that sort of stuff, as well as kitchen scraps. And the yellow one, that's cow manure. And this, well, as I found out, a lot of it is mainly peat moss. I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised if these are a mixture of peat moss, but I hope there's some dirt in there. You know, it's kind of heavy now. I just got home, and you know, you take care of your groceries, you take care of what you need to take care of, you know. You know, this is, I'm just, you know, walking around, taking a look at stuff, and, you know, and a little tip of advice: if you're driving out and you are encountering a curb, slow down. Just, like I said, I was on my way home, you know, with my mother driving, you know, basically came, you know, heading down a hill. This young guy in a truck, you know, those 4x4 things, you know, he was in front of us on the opposite lane. He started fishtailing, and it's like, well, Mama, well, you're doing that Mama Bear thing, you know, oh, make sure my kid's safe, you know, place her arm over me, and, well, nothing serious happened, which is a good thing, you know. He regained control and all that sort of stuff, but it's like, come on. When you're out there driving and it's snowing and blowing and you're coming upon a sharp turn, slow down. You know? Well, anyways, these are my mom's roses, you know. You know, depending on, don't think we're gonna prune them out again, because I believe I already pruned out all the ones that are over a year old, well, except for a couple that I might have missed. You know, there's always gonna be some of them that you miss. You know, might get that when the weather's a little bit nicer. You know. I mean, it's just, you know, snowing and blowing. And here's my blueberries. Earlier this morning, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of snow. You know, there was just, you know, there was like a nice covering. You know, I mean, it was just nice. You know, kind of beautiful, really. Anything on here? Hell, I don't see. Wait a minute. I had to piece broken off. Nothing to worry about too much. I mean, make another one. There's always gonna be a couple, you know, that the wind will break. You know, and, well, it ain't gonna really bother me. No, it's true. Just toss them in the driveway. See if there's anything else that's seriously damaged, you know. I mean, I haven't really seen any real serious damage. I mean, there might be something I kind of wonder about, like, oh, okay, that was broken. I mean, mind you, I'm not gonna bother, you know, walking all the way down to the fire pit to toss them in. I mean, you know, at least not. I got some wind coming and blowing. I mean, I may walk down that way, but hey, I got snow here. It's at least good. Well, kind of all depends on where you walk, I guess. You know, it might be a couple inches, might be a foot. You know. Kind of all depends on where the wind is settled and all that sort of stuff. You saw my mom's roses. There's some more. There's the roses I've planted. My blueberries. And wild rose. Red currants in here. Then there's the grapes, those are chrysanthemums. Berries in here. You know, this is the time of year, like I've mentioned before, this is the time of year you know, where do you want to put stuff? Where do you think you got room for it? You know? And I don't know if I'll be able to put any more things in my yard. I mean, I got some ideas for planting stuff from behind the porch and down towards those sumac. Down that way. Might do something, you know, just leave a 30-foot, you know, a 30-foot space between the porch and the bushes, and maybe a equal space from the sumac to whatever it is I put in. Raspberry bushes are doing okay. You haven't seen too many broken ones anyways, you know. I mean, you get something that's good and hardy, they will survive through the worst of whatever Mother Nature can throw at them. I mean, yeah, you're going to have some that will give you an issue or two, you know, that'll be broken and you're going to have to cut off. That happens anyways. It's cold out here. I mean, not too many words to describe it. I mean, it's always a surprise, you know. You got a big heavy branch, you expect it to fall within the next storm, and it does not. You know, that gets you know, it's like, you want to bet? Sure. It didn't fall. Bang it. I get plenty of little branches I'm going to need to clean up come spring. Whew. you know. And, well, I don't know if I'll be putting in Arctic/Hardy kiwi, but, hell, if I can find some more grapevines, I ain't gonna complain too much about planting them, you know, over by the one section of the porch. And, well, I hope I can find some good strawberries, you know. Well, because, well, you talk to your local nurseries, you know, they will say if they can or can't, if they do or don't have something, on the basis that, well, most of these guys, they have to guarantee that their plants, you know, are going to make it. I mean, think about it. If you are the owner of a place and the plant keeps on dying, you're not going to make much money off of it, especially if you refund the purchase price and that sort of stuff. So, I might end up getting some more grapes. You know, different varieties, you know. That's what I've been trying to do, you know. You know, find some different varieties of everything I can find, really. Whew. And well, I think I might end up sticking fruit trees down over in this triangular section. Although I don't know what I'll do about these other trees. I might have them cut down, removed, turned into pulp. I don't know. Can't wait till the goat fence gets all taken care of. But, you know, it's just, well, at the moment it's just snowing and blowing. Not much really going on. Yeah. I mean, I got fog closing in. Okay, around in here, you're going to have to be a little bit careful because of the different trees, you know, that have been broken and fallen on the ground and all that. You know, there's always something that's bound to trip you, as I'm certain you can recall in the one video I made the last time I was out here, or one of them times I was out here, where stuck my foot wrong, you know. That gets annoying, you know. You stick your foot in the wrong place and wow, wow. You know. I mean, I might end, like I said, I might have these trees all cut down. I might do that myself. Might turn them into firewood or something, you know, or I just might have them ground up into you know, shavings or something. I mean, this was a willow tree that fell, you know, broke off. You know, my brother kind of cut it up with a chainsaw, and I was going to split it up, and, well, you know, let's just say a couple axes later, my axes weren't any good for it. Well, here's these blackberries right here. Like I said, might manage this somehow. Somehow being the key word. Whew. It's getting a little windy. And, well, you can hear the wind blowing and a whirlwind and whatnot, and you can probably even see some of the snowflakes, you know. Well, I'm gonna head inside, you know. Well, this is Western New York. If you like this, subscribe, comment, hit the little bell, hit the thumbs up, and all that other good stuff. Well, goodbye.